Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. We begin with breaking news this hour. A police shooting investigation in East LA has shut down the 10 freeway.
Let's check in with Mike Case up in Sky 5. Mike?
Glenn, Lou, we've been watching this for about an hour. This is just an unbelievable sight. This is the eastbound lanes of the 10 freeway out of downtown into basically City Terrace. These folks are stuck because they've shut down the freeway even behind them, and they're diverting folks off the 101 freeway. All of this because earlier today, a suspect engaged officers in a pursuit, ended up deciding to give up, and he stopped right in the middle of the freeway on the left side there. He presented a threat. He engaged the officers. A shooting occurred. I believe he's been taken away to the hospital. What follows is this lengthy investigation because they have to grab whatever evidence downrange when the shots were fired. That's why they've shut down, CHP shut down both directions of the 10 freeway here through East LA. Want to tell you the closures, they won't even let you get near this if you're coming out of downtown because they divert you down to the 101, so you'd have to take the East LA interchange. On the westbound side, as you can see, that's also shut down, and that traffic is loading up from Riverside or from Rosemead Boulevard, and that's so heavy in both directions. Don't even attempt to get on the 10 freeway, folks, through East LA. Take the 60, take the 210, take the side street, Valley Boulevard, whatever you can do, because these folks right here are stuck. They can't go anywhere. It's a single file line off City Terrace. You know, it just makes sure it makes sense to make sure whenever you leave the house, have a full tank of gas because you never know what's going to happen. That's it from Sky 5 in East LA and Monterey Park. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Mike. Developing news, former President Donald Trump is expected to surrender to authorities next week following his indictment in connection with an alleged hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels.
This is the first time in our nation's history that a current or former president has been criminally charged.
Trump is reportedly facing more than 30 counts related to business fraud in New York. KTLA 5's Corrine Winter live in the newsroom with the latest developments. Corrine?
Glenn, we're hearing from another member of Donald Trump's legal team this afternoon, and they say this is a case that will not hold up in court. They want the judge to drop all of the charges. Trump's attorneys say he remains resilient and strong. He's also receiving a ton of support from allies.
A political divide.
It was just a matter of time. You can only lie so much.
Involving a former president, Donald Trump, who a Manhattan grand jury indicted on Thursday. In New York, Trump's critics celebrated in the streets, while in his hometown of Florida,
God bless the USA.
supporters blasted the criminal charges against the former commander-in-chief.
It's terrible. It's ruining our country.
The charges are still under seal, but are tied to alleged hush money, payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential election.
I'm looking forward to seeing what new revelations after almost a decade they think they have. But no matter what it is, you can't say it's not selective prosecution when it's already been prosecuted multiple times and dismissed. It is what it is.
The NYPD increased security ahead of his Tuesday court appearance. That's when he's expected to surrender to authorities in Manhattan. Before appearing in court, he'll get fingerprinted, processed, and pose for a mugshot, as other criminal defendants in these cases. The grand jury spent months investigating Trump. His former lawyer, Michael Cohen, struck a deal with Daniels, testifying in this case said he paid Daniels $130,000 in exchange for keeping her alleged affair with Trump a secret. Trump, who's running for president again and is a leading Republican candidate in polls, has denied any wrongdoings. Trump issued a statement saying the Democrats have lied, cheated, and stolen in their obsession to try and get Trump. But now they've done the unthinkable, indicting a completely innocent person in an act of blatant election interference. Many Republicans are speaking out in support of the former president. His former VP appeared on CNN and